Hey guys, it's Mitch Sanders from Keys to Freedom, and today I'm going to be giving away a very, very special item to a very, very special organisation called Bear Cottage. And we thought that this was a great opportunity. Daniel from Benson's come and he's currently sitting there behind the camera smiling at me. And we thought this is a great opportunity to really showcase what some of the dads are doing in the Hills, as this has come about because of the Hills District Dad organisation. And to really give back to the community and have you guys, or inspire you guys to do the same. It doesn't really matter where you're at in life. If you don't have a lot to give, you can still find something, whether it's your time. So this video has been created to inspire you and show you how you can donate to somewhere like Bear Cottage, as well as Jason, his organisation Super Tees. He's been able to do some beautiful things, some amazing things for a lot of families all around Australia and possibly even the world. So come with us today. We're going to go on a little bit of a journey. I'm going to share with you a little bit about what I do, what's kind of brought me to this place. All right, that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to grab my coffee, thanks to Benson, which is amazing. So we're going to buckle up. We've got a bit of a drive to Manly, and we're going to head over to Bear Cottage and show you what it's all about. Where are we? Let's rewind like way back. So it's 2021. I'm turning 34 this year. Back in 2009, I was homeless, living in my car. I lived in my car for 9 or 10 months, and the only money I had coming in was design work. I was doing either web design or Facebook and Google ad management. It took me 2.5 years, trying different things over and over again before I really had success. And it wasn't until I think 2010 that I made my first $1 million by selling a training program and software that I'd built. And then from there, I funded that money into another business that I started called Hostzilla.com, which is a hosting company. And fast forward, that company did almost $20 million USD in sales over the 3 years that I ran it. Then I sold it to a venture capitalist or private equity firm in Florida. And the reason I tell you this is not to impress you, but to impress upon you that no matter where you're at in your life, no matter how hard things are, there's always a what if, there's always a possibility, there's always something to focus on, there's always hope. I was having a not so great week, and you got two choices in those scenarios. You can either go, poor me, cry, whinge, complain, or if you've got employees, treat them like shit, or treat someone like shit, which you wouldn't want to do anyway. Or you could take what you're feeling, which is that void, that not good feeling, and transmute it into something else. So someone sent me a link to buy something that's really difficult to get a hold of, and I just grabbed it and I posted in our group, the Hills District Dads. Someone tagged Jason, and Jason does some amazing things for kids in need. I've got 3 beautiful kids, one who's just turned 16, one that's 2.5, and one that's 1.5. And yeah, just thinking or listening to what Jason's been through with his beautiful daughter, yeah, it just completely broke my heart. So I wanted to be a part of this. I wanted to do something to give back. And it's turned from what can I do to into a video where we're going to inspire other dads, help other dads to be able to give in whatever way their capacity is, and just continue that spread of love. So we're almost at Bear Cottage, and we've kind of alluded to what it's about and what it does. But in a nutshell, it's so hard to say what it does. After very sick children have been at hospital, and there is nothing more that can be done for them, and they're well and truly on their way to the next life, they go to Bear Cottage and spend time with their family without all of the drips and all of the 90s and all of the hospital type stuff, so they can experience life just one last time before they pass. Fuck no. Oh, fuck. And yeah, this is why it's my pleasure, as well as other dads who have donated stuff to this place. It couldn't I couldn't have gone to a better place. I couldn't have gone to a more special place. And yeah, it's super bittersweet. It's the most horrible and beautiful place in the world.
Here we are, Bear Cottage. Mate, I think what you're doing is awesome. Really appreciate it. As a father who had a sick child, it really means a lot to have the support of people like yourself that give up their time to come and help families. Where we are today is perhaps one of the most special places in my heart, Bear Cottage. They do amazing work here. The families that you're going to meet and the staff, what they do is pretty special. So Bear Cottage is a respite centre, and they look after Australia's sickest children. One thing that I really appreciate you doing is the gifts that you've brought today, and it doesn't often get spoken about, is the impact having a sick child has, not only on the parents, but on the siblings, the little brothers and sisters that get brought up. So to be able to give them a bit of happiness, a bit of joy, it's really important. I know myself as a father, when I was looking after my daughter when she was going through her treatment, I would always worry about my son. Is he getting enough attention? They spend a lot of time away from each other, so it does make an impact on these siblings. Let's go in, I'll introduce you to the team, and we'll see what you think.
Such a beautiful place too. So it kind of grew from just being a PlayStation 5 to some other friends have chipped in some stuff, and yeah. Hey Bronwyn, it is so nice to meet you. I really appreciate everything you do. Would you mind just taking a minute and sharing with our audience what it is that you do and how Bear Cottage helps young children?
Thanks, Mitch. Yep, absolutely. Well, my name's Bronwyn and I'm the Community Relations Manager at Bear Cottage. Bear Cottage is a really special place. It's a children's hospice. We care for children with life-limiting conditions for respite and end-of-life care. Unfortunately, we can't give you a tour of Bear Cottage today. As you can imagine, we have families and children staying here for care, so we are really creating a sanctuary for them. So we've had to welcome you into our garage. We'd love to be able to give you the full tour, but you know, we certainly appreciate the fact that, you know, you understand what a special place it is, and you know, we look forward to welcoming you inside, you know, in the near future, and so that you can, you know, see firsthand.
Quite a few things. When I started telling friends about it, we ended up doing more and more gifts, but the official thing was a PlayStation 5. So we've got some games here, as well as an extra controller. I think this is a show bag.
Oh, gorgeous.
A bunch of Pokemon stuff.
Beautiful.
And then for some of the... put it on.
We'll definitely have some takers for that. That's absolutely
we've got
amazing.
some younger kids' toys, some wooden toys, and then there's 2 TVs. Because we figured...
Because one's just not enough, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing that's super hard to get.
Yes,
super difficult to get.
Well, I know. We've been, it's certainly been something that's been on our wish list for a long time. And
Fantastic.
Now we've got 2 TVs. A nice big one and an average size one.
Unbelievable.
Yes. To be given something like that is really incredible and so generous. So thank you. We're going to have some very, very happy children and siblings, and our child life therapist who...
She's going to be, or he's going to be playing the PlayStation 5 as well.
He will be beside himself when he sees us.
Okay, so we just left Bear Cottage, and yeah, it's really nice to see the enjoyment. We didn't get to actually meet any of the families or the kids, just because of COVID as well as privacy reasons for the families. But it was really lovely to meet Bronwyn and hear from her firsthand what she's doing and the mission that she has with these lovely kids, and just how that they're, you know, giving them everything that they can. They're making sure that they're comfortable. They're making sure that they're enjoying themselves, and yeah, it feels really good to be able to donate things that are really difficult to get a hold of to an organisation like this. So if you feel like that this is something that you'd like to do, any of the Hills District's dads want to organise, you know, a regular thing where you're either giving your time or giving gifts, please feel free to reach out to Jason or myself or one of the admins, and yeah, let's keep this rolling. Let's keep this going, because I know that the amount of time and energy that was spent in order to acquire that versus the amount of enjoyment that it's going to create, it's 1,000 to 1 return on investment for that one there.